In this video, I will show you how you can use n8n for creating annotations for Corpus. In our case, here we have a CSV file in which we have some sentences with grammatical mistakes. So, for example, I go to school every day, and we need the workflow to annotate or to tag this corpora with the specific mistake in each sentence. Okay, so this is the workflow I created using n8n. So it contains different nodes, and each node has a specific task. Okay, so first of all, I'm using n8n locally installed on my laptop. You can search on YouTube how you can do it. I can leave a link in the description on how you can do it. But it's pretty simple. Once you install n8n and you run it, you create your account, then I will leave this workflow for you in the description again. So you can just create a workflow, like here, create workflow, and import this workflow by clicking these three dots and import from file. You will find the file in the description. Okay, so this workflow contains different nodes. Each node has a specific task, as I said. So this node triggers the workflow. This one reads the CSV file. This one extracts data from the CSV file, and this one calls the Gemini API. So to get an API, a free API, you go to Studio AI Studio Google.com, and you create API key. You name your key and you create a new project. You click here and you create a project. Then you create key. Then you just copy your key from here. You click here, copy API key, and you paste it here. Instead of this key, you paste your own. Okay. So in this node again, we have the specific prompt used or sent to Gemini. As you can see, here is the prompt in my case. You can, of course, change the prompt and customize it as you like. If you want, for example, a specific output, you just specify what you want in this prompt. Okay. So in this prompt, I'm just telling Gemini that it is an expert in English as a foreign language, error analysis, with expertise in applied linguistics, etc. And here I have, I asked it to give me precise linguistic terminology and to not correct the sentence. Okay, I just need the tag. I just need the tag or the term that defines the error or the mistake in the sentence. Okay, and here I put the JSON.sentence, which are these sentences. These ones loaded from the CSV file. Okay, and the CSV file loads the data from my drive. So you basically have your CSV file with a sentence column like the Excel file I showed you before, and you copy the path of that file, and you make sure the path is in this format, so double backslashes, etc. So just put it this way. Okay, then data.csv or your file.csv. So put the full path of your file. Okay, so then after calling the Gemini API and giving it the prompt, it will format the response, aggregate results, convert the results to CSV, then write the CSV file so that we can download the results. Okay, so now let's execute the workflow. As you can see, the workflow is executed, and here we can see in the logs section, we can see the input and output of each node. So for the first node, the node that triggers the workflow, of course, it doesn't have any input or output, it just triggers the workflow. The second node, of course, it doesn't have an input, but it reads data from our hard drive. Okay, so it reads this file, file name data.csv, etc. Then it extracts data from the third node, extracts data from the CSV file. As you can see here, sentence, I go to school every day, she have many books, etc. So these are sentences with errors that we will need to tag. Then this data is sent to Gemini. So the inputs of this node are these sentences. This is just an example, but if we click on table here, we can see the whole data. Okay? Then the output is the tags. So for example, for the first one, error type, subject verb agreement. Second one, subject verb agreement again. Then here we have adjective adverb form, verb form, etc. Auxiliary verb use, etc. So these are the error types that Gemini identified from the sentences we gave it. Okay. Then this one just format the responses. Okay, you can. This node is very important because it's here where you can modify how the responses are formatted. So here it says that each candidate or each sentence, the number of tokens, the model used to analyze the sentence, response ID, etc. So these are elements that you can use to format our responses. So then we have aggregate results. It basically puts them in a format that can be saved to a CSV file. Then we write the output, and we can download the final file from here. And as you can see here, we have each sentence and its error type. So this is a bit different from the file we inputted at first, but you can just play with the format response node so that you can format your response as you like. Okay, so this was just an example on how n8n with the Gemini API can be used in tagging a corpus. In future videos, we will see how we can use n8n for other tasks related to EFL research, and see you then.